Throughout Sundy's YouTube journey, he's made lots of friends, and while some of these friends stick around, lots of them end up branching away from Sundy's videos, and seemingly disappear from his friend group entirely. Around 2 months ago, I uploaded a video in which I talked about Crainer and Lancey, and why they are no longer appearing in Sundy's videos, and following that upload, a lot of the comments would be people curious on some of Sundy's other friends. The friends I'm referring to are Henwy, Kian, and Ambrew. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you a brief rundown on these friends and discovering why they are no longer in Sundy's videos. Like and subscribe for more, and let's hop right into the video. Starting with Ambrew, it all began on April 9th in 2014 when Sundy started a series on factions, and throughout the next few videos, he would start a clan called Sexy Faces. And although Ambrew wasn't a part of the faction at this time, around 9 months later, on January 22nd in 2015, Sundy would start season 3 of his faction series, where he'd face off head to head with Vikkstar, but also introduce 3 new members to the faction, being Kenny DGP, the Cheat Code, and of course, Ambrew. And after Ambrew was introduced, he'd go on to be in lots of the upcoming Factions videos. And even after season 3 of Factions came to an end, Ambrew and Sundy remained as good friends, and they went on to record plenty of other videos together, the most notable being their series, 100 Ways to Die. And soon enough, Ambrew found his way to being one of the core members in Sundy's friend group. But unfortunately, this would all come to an end sometime in 2021 when Ambrew would slowly start to disappear from Sundy's videos, and no one would know what happened to him until a year later on April 10th in 2022 when Ambrew uploaded a video explaining where he'd been. And in summary, Ambrew wasn't appearing in these recordings because he got a full-time job, and he ultimately wanted to spend more time with his family. But unfortunately, a few months down the road, Ambrew and his family would end up getting sick with COVID. And while Ambrew and his other family members were able to fight it off, sadly, his dad wasn't able to, and he ended up passing away from it. But in addition to that, Ambrew also stated that he wasn't recording with Sundy because his work hours didn't align with their recording hours. But where is Ambrew now? After he uploaded his return video, 5 months later on September 27th, he uploaded episode 1 of a Skyblock series. But after this, 6 more videos were uploaded to his channel, with the latest being 3 months ago, and that's where his channel sits. He did however make a community post 2 months ago, explaining how busy he was with bachelor parties and his friends' weddings. So if I had to put a guess on what he's up to, he's more than likely still busy with work and his other life events, and him and Sundy are more than likely still great friends. But moving forward, the next friend I'm going to be talking about is Kian. On December 10th in 2014, Sundy and Crainer started a Lucky Block series, and 15 videos later, they'd start to move away from the original Lucky Block mod and start experimenting with newer ones. And a few videos later, on April 7th in 2015, there would be yet another new Lucky Block mod, but this time, it was made by one of Crainer's friends. His name was Kian. And from this day on, Kian would make plenty of other Lucky Block mods for Crainer and Sundy. But apart from his Lucky Block mods, he also made a few mod packs for them, such as Trollcraft, Crundycraft, and even the Golden Cobblestone mod pack. But come 2019, Kian would stop making mods for Crainer and Sundy, and start creating Lucky Block mods for popular MMOs. But like most things, this wouldn't last either. And after making a few mods for popular MMOs, Kian once again vanished. So where is Kian now, and why isn't he featured in any more of Sundy's videos? As I was researching for this video, apart from his recent uploads, I didn't find much on his whereabouts, and I couldn't really find out why he stopped recording with Sundy. So, I did what any normal person in this scenario would do. I decided to message Kian on Twitter, but unfortunately, I don't think Kian liked this question very much, as shortly after, I got blocked. But as for Kian's whereabouts, if you go back to his YouTube channel, it appears that he's been creating new mods and updating his old ones. But as for the reasoning he no longer records with Sundy, since he did block me, I have no idea, and your guess is honestly as good as mine. But last but not least, the final friend I'm going to be talking about is Henwy. In 2019, Henwy was a Fortnite map maker, and seeing as Sundy was making Fortnite content at the time, he decided to play and record on one of Henwy's maps. And after Henwy's first video with Sundy, they would go on to record many others. And similar to Ambrew, Henwy soon found himself being a core member in their friend group. Throughout the next few years, they'd go on to record plenty of Fortnite, Minecraft, and Among Us videos together. And in 2020, Henwy also co-founded a group called The Regulars with Sigils, Nikovald, and Biffle. But unfortunately, this would all come crashing down at the end of October in 2022 when Henwy would disappear, leaving everyone curious as to what happened to him. And it would remain this way for the next 2 months until December, when Henry finally decided to make a community post stating that he was taking a break from YouTube and he didn't know exactly when he'd be returning. But seeing as Henry was one of the 4 members in the regulars group since he was on this break, on June 2nd in 2023, the other members made the decision to buy Henry out of the channel entirely so he could focus on himself and not feel any pressure to return before he was ready to. But after this, around 10 months later, on March 31st of this year, Henry finally made the decision to come back and uploaded a video titled Where I've Been. But since this video was only 20 seconds long, we wouldn't actually find out where Henry was until his next video on April 5th, where at the end, he explained that the reason he took a break was because he wasn't really enjoying the type of content he was making at the time, and it was taking over his life to the point where he didn't really have a social life at the time. Henry also stated that he doesn't plan to record any videos with the old friend group, but he still wishes the best for all of them. But now that I've gone through what actually happened to these friends, the main thing I take away from this is that in life, sometimes friends just drift apart. And although they aren't recording videos together at the time being, I'm almost certain that there is no bad blood between any of them. Do you want these friends to record with SSundee again? Let me know down in the comments. And if you did enjoy the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. And with all of that out of the way, have an amazing rest of your day, and I will catch you all in the next one.